Two people cannot have a healthy relationship without effective communication. It's times when we get in arguments with our significant other and emotions are high, both of us are heated, and things go sideways. We break up, we fall out, we hurt each other's feelings. It just does not end well. But if the both of us learn to communicate effectively, things they happen differently. See, with effective communication, you listen to hear and not to respond. And that's a hard thing to do, especially in the heat of the moment. Because in the heat of the moment, what we tend to do is hear the attack, the insults. We don't really hear what the person is saying because we in defensive mode. But what if we can get to the point where somebody in the relationship says, you know what? This is enough. We've done enough. We've said enough. And we're not going to go no further. We're going to end this right here and we'll visit it another time. Two people cannot have a healthy relationship without effective communication. Now, what we also need to start doing is stop antagonizing one another and stop insulting one another, because there has to be a common goal. And the common goal should be, at the end of the day, at the end of this argument, we're going to stay together. We're going to work it out. We're going to make it right. But we tend to let things go too far. We tend to say things that we regret. We tend to air out things that really should be kept to ourselves. You just cannot have a healthy relationship without effective communication. And I'm gonna tell you something. In this day and time, a lot of people meet, their significant other on dating sites, on social media, and they tend to be apart. Well, those relationships definitely cannot work without effective communication, because once you stop communicating with your partner, it breaks down the relationship. It tells them that I am no longer here and I have checked out. Now this person is confused and is concerned about your actions. So they tend to go out and do their own thing. And that's another way that we break down relationships. There has to be some healing in our people. There has to be some healing first. We need to do our own healing and get over our own demons, our own, situations. We need to get past things first, really, before we can get into a relationship, especially if we want a healthy relationship, because we have to be healthy first. See, we forget about that. We have to be healthy first, because if you bring your unhealthy self into a relationship, it's going to be an unhealthy relationship. So we got to do the work, guys, on ourselves first. But effective communication, in my opinion, is the key to a successful relationship. And Lord knows right now, we need successful relationships. We need, to be together. We need to stand together. We need to be strong together. But we have to have effective communication. How you feeling? How you doing? What's going on with you? How was your day? What happened today? Yeah, it takes concern, and it takes a lot of love and patience. We are missing so many things in our relationship. But effective communication is something that we're not going to be able to get past. We can argue till the sun go down. And at the end of the day, neither one of us have heard anything the other one has said. So what we do, we take today's problems into tomorrow. And now tomorrow's problems are happening. So now we got a whole new situation. And in that case, what happens is the problem tends to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because no one has addressed the core of the situation. There's always a core to the situation. It's always a core to the problem. It's always a core. What is the core? What is the core to the problem? You got to get to the core. And the core is you. The core is me. The core is us. We got to fix us first. Yeah, fix us first because we need healthy relationships between our men and women. In these days, a lot of people have chosen to be alone and to be single. And a lot of them have chosen to stay that way. And a lot of that is because they have gotten in relationships where there was no effective communication. You're not heard, you're not seen, you're not understood, you have been belittled. Yeah, you have been embarrassed, you have been ashamed, and that's definitely not, it's not healthy. That is not healthy. You have to have effective communication without antagonizing one another. And you know what? Always have love at the core of your relationship, regardless to what type of relationship it is. Always think in the back of your mind, I love this person and I just want better for them. But better can't happen right now because emotions are high and they can't hear nothing I'm saying. And I don't want to hear nothing they saying. So it comes a time where you just got to table it. Table it or just let it go. Let it go. Effective communication. Let's work on it, y'all. Let's work on it. We have to stand together and we got to make each other stronger. One cannot multiply. We are better together. Let's start effectively communicating so that our relationships in our community will stand strong. Let's work on it together. Starting with me. Yeah. I just have vowed to, educate my people on what I know as far as effective communication is concerned. So now it's your turn. I'm passing the baton. It's your turn. Start having some effective communication. Start practicing it. And let's be stronger. And we are stronger together. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.